Hello all. In the last session we have discussed about a problem that is complex exponential function e power j omega naught t Fourier transform. So what we got e power j omega naught t on doing Fourier transform I got 2 pi del of omega minus omega naught. So the problem we can write here, we can say here x of omega is del of omega minus omega naught or x of t is equal to e power j omega naught t. For these two functions, this is a derivation we can do, right? So x of t, x of omega. Find out the Fourier transform of e power j omega naught t. This one is the answer. Find out the inverse Fourier transform of del of omega minus omega naught. Then I will get inverse Fourier transform is e power j omega naught t by 2 pi. Okay, so like this we have to analyze to do the to find the Fourier transforms or inverse Fourier transforms. So similarly, now we are going to discuss a problem, that is find out the Fourier transform of constant amplitude. Constant amplitude, that is 1. That is x of t is equal to 1 or x of omega is del of omega. So for these two problems, now this is the derivation. Okay, so here I am considering x of omega is del of omega. We have to do the inverse Fourier transform. So inverse Fourier transform of x of omega is Fourier transform. Inverse Fourier transform of del of omega is del of x of omega is del of omega. So I will write formula 1 by 2 pi integration minus infinity to infinity x of omega is nothing but del of omega into e power j omega t into d omega. So 1 by 2 pi, according to the shifting property, whatever the value of omega, del of omega will exist at omega equal to 0. Similarly, del of t will exist at only t is equal to 0, and t not equal to 0, it is 0. Like that, del of omega will exist exactly at omega equal to 0, 1. Not equal to 0, it is 0. So del of omega will exist at omega equal to 0. So you have to substitute omega equal to 0 in another function. That is a shifting property. That this property is already discussed in the earlier sessions. So here e power 0 value, e power 0 value is 1. So answer is 1 by 2 pi. So here Fourier transform, inverse Fourier transform of del of omega is equal to 1 by 2 pi, right? Or inverse Fourier transform of 2 pi into del of omega. 2 pi is a constant. We can bring this 2 pi left side. So I will get 1 here. So Fourier transform of 1 will give us 2 pi into del of omega. So 1 Fourier transform, I will get 2 pi into del of omega. Okay, so find out the Fourier transform of 1. We'll get the answer 2 pi into del of omega. Or find out the inverse Fourier transform of del of omega. I will get 1 by 2 pi. Okay, so here I want to conclude one thing. If we take directly x of t is equal to 1, like this, x of t equal to 1, it is not absolutely integrable over an interval minus infinity to infinity. We won't get the answer below or less than infinity. It is not absolutely integrable. So we cannot find its Fourier transform directly. So that's why I am not taking x of t is equal to 1, and I am not taking the formula x of omega is equal to integration minus infinity to infinity x of t into e power minus j omega t into dt. We'll get the answer infinity. So such a type of problems, what we can do is we can go for inverse Fourier transform. We have to analyze and we have to get the answer. Okay, thank you.